Somty, please unmute yourself. Let's talk about it.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Greetings to the hosts.
Greetings,
to the
Somty.
co-hosts.
Greetings, and thank you for joining. Where are you from, by the way?
I'm Igbo.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Where in Igbo are you from?
I'm from Anambra.
Anambra, all right. That's all I just want. I just want to make sure that the room is,
cool.
The people who come on are Igbo, Southeast people. Anyway, thank you for joining Somty Fashions. Let us hear your thoughts on the topic.
All right. Biafra, scam or struggle? That's quite a very, very serious question, and a whole lot of diverse opinion to this. Well, I'll first of all start by saying I've noticed a whole lot of people, lovers of Nigeria, lovers of unity of Nigeria. Most of them are always outside Nigeria. It's a recent pattern I noticed. Who they're very passionate. I don't
About
know
Nigeria,
why.
right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Where was Nnamdi Kanu from? And where was Nnamdi Kanu living at the time?
This doesn't even have to do with I'm trying to make a submission. I don't know. Is this supposed to be a back and forth question and answer?
It is.
It was supposed to be a submission.
No. I never told you we were having a submission. I know they do submission.
I didn't even mention Nnamdi Kanu.
Right.
I don't know why you mentioned Nnamdi Kanu.
Hear me out, Mr. Somty. Hear me out, Mr. Somty. You said
you shifting the goalpost, my bro.
Mr. Somty. Let's talk about it, and you decide or you determine if I'm really shifting the goalpost. You said lovers of one Nigeria are always people
Most lovers of one Nigeria.
Most lovers of one Nigeria are mostly people who are outside the country. And I'm making a counter argument. And I'm making a counter argument. Nnamdi Kanu is a lover of Biafra.
Going by your logic.
Hear me out. Finish first. I know you know where I'm going to, but let me finish.
Cool.
Nnamdi Kanu was a lover of Biafra. Where was he?
Now, we have to be very logical. Let's not
Where was Nnamdi Kanu though? Where was Nnamdi Kanu though?
Was not a lover of Nigeria.
Mr. Somty, if you're not gonna
that is why he wasn't in Nigeria.
Mr. Somty, if you're not gonna go by how how I'm structuring this show, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to have the continued conversation with you. You don't have to be here.
My brother, you shouldn't be gagging people, right? You shouldn't be gagging people.
I will. I can and I will. Now my show. Chioma is a co-host. I will. When Nnamdi Kanu was making his broadcast, I remember one video. That woman, her phone number is this. What if I start calling your phone number on this live? We will deal with you. Go and make sure that we deal with her. And you come here and be telling me about some bullshit. Come on now. Talking about I'm shifting the goalposts. You know what shifting goalposts mean? You came here, you say lovers of one Nigeria, they outside. At the counter your argument, you say at the shift goalposts. How am I shifting goalposts? Chioma, I know they understand. I know that you be our English teacher here. I know they understand English.
No, shifting the goalpost would be that you are going away from it.
But that's not what I was doing, though. I understand what it means. I'm just joking, right?
Because which country was Canada? And the answer, by the way, was not a hard question. Because most of the people who are funding the Biafra agitation are abroad. So again, you see why we have this conversation. The reason you believe in something is that you should be able to defend it.
Yep.
Not because inside your mind you know what you mean. But when you come up here, you need to be able, and also please, the rule is not for you to come here and have a 5 minutes
monologue.
Spiel.
I'm not going to give you a monologue on my show.
Any of that, okay? No, you can go write that on your Facebook. We are going to question, push back, ask you, not necessarily to even convince you or make you change your mind, but so that your line of thinking, because as you the thinker and we the hearer, they make sense. Make we give you the opportunity to make you maybe use your best knowledge about your idea and bring it up, okay? So when Kachi is telling you, he has the right to interject. I am a co-host, so I can also interject. We are not going to have it. Now, for some people who come here where we know their stance already, oftentimes there's no need for interjection or pushback. So there's no preferential anything, but if you believe that, you have to tell me how many opposing views that you heard while you were being brainwashed on Radio Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you, Chioma. And I they push back, even if my 419 co-host them, I they push back sometimes. Like one time I was having a conversation with Mr. Halfway halfway on Abia being, coming up and all that good stuff. He was telling me that some highways within the build say they go spoil. We had that back and forth. And this is my friend. He's my co-host. 419 co-host, But if I disagree with you, I will argue with you. It's not out of disrespect. It's just now what people they do. They argue with your friend. Because it's TikTok, you want to come and submit, instant a submission. Where did you see that I said it's a submission? Beer Parlor show, Beer Parlor and submit with a submission. Not be everybody they talk, but this is kind of more of a structured Beer Parlor, right? This is a structured Beer Parlor. Come on here, let's talk about it. Today we have a co-host. I have myself. Chioma is going to ask questions. I'll push back. You answer. That's it. It's not that hard. We're not here to insult anybody, right?
You can also ask us questions too.
Absolutely.
They can also, you can ask me questions like, ask me any question that has to do with this topic. If you want me to clarify something, I'm also open to that. I have time. I can sit here and I can answer. You can also ask Kachi. So we want it to be conversational, but at the end, let us gain something from the conversation, not just because we want to sit around and talk for 3 hours.
Yep.
Thank you.